Yep, that's right. Going volcanoing today. I like to live dangerously. Ooh, yes! Oh my gosh. What is going on, geeks? UniteTheClans here, back in your life with another episode of the Ragnarok Explorers. I think this is number 32. And had a busy week so far. I've been spending a lot of times in the swamps of Ragnarok. If you guys only watch this series, you only watch the exploration, be sure to go watch Ark Building Evolved. I have pumped out 3 episodes in 3 days. But it's time for a change of pace, and the good thing about Ragnarok Explorers is it's easier to record. I'm hoping I can record maybe 3 episodes today. I've been messaging some of the folks on the server I haven't collabed with in a while, or have never collabed with, hoping to get some teammates here. This is Ragnarok Explorers, plural, and I am oftentimes by myself, so we will potentially make up for that with the next few videos. So where am I? Back in Scotland. My first home here on the Ragnarok map. It's now called the Highlands, I believe. It used to be called Scotland when you pulled up the HUD. Elysian Flow. Okay, well this is a very specific area. But I come back here because this is where I have left all my horses. And for episode after episode, I think up until episode 25, the mighty Equus was our main mount. Now, over that time, I lost many an Equus. So, since we've switched here to the Thyla, and we did that in episode 25, courtesy, get this out of my face, courtesy of MonkeyPuzzle, we got this guy, Bantha. Since we have made the switch, I have not been back, and I think I got a whole stable of horses waiting for me inside this cave. And we're on the IronMine server. This is where we have done the entire exploration series, run by Aaron from Boring LP. Shout out to all the people playing on here and around here. Just gonna have a look around. Oh, clearly it's been too long. Clearly it's been too long. I was hoping I wonder who you are. Did you leave a note? No. But thank you. Look at this mighty beast. Somebody loves me. Somebody loves me. I didn't even know these were here, guys. Look at this. And what are you? Okay, imprinted by your Mandan. Imprinted by... I bet he's responsible for all of these. He just couldn't imprint this because they are non-breedable. Okay, thank you so much, buddy. That is fantastic. He said hello to me today in chat. A patron of mine plays on this server as well. What? Let me double check. What are you? Boy? And what do we got over here? What's Bantha? Also a boy. Okay, well, they'll be brothers then. But look at that. So we got to back up. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll take you out today. I wanted to explore the canyons, guys, and I've been waiting because the only way I saw fit to explore canyons was on Griffinback. So I have some exciting things to do today. All right, guys. It took me a second, but I think I figured out how we make the most of these gifts from your Mandan. I think, like I said, I planned on recording maybe 3 episodes today. Maybe 1 for each of these beasts. Old Bantha here has been tried and true now through, 6 or 7 straight episodes. He's probably tired. I think he needs a rest. So let's go ahead and plunk him. Sometimes they don't want to sprint. There we go. Let's go ahead and plunk him here. And I'm thinking, I don't know which is which, but episode 32, episode 33, episode 34. If I do manage to record 3 today, I think 1 each will do these beasts justice. And I came back here specifically to improve my stuff. I do not have my best gear on me, and I think that is because I left it here with these stable of horses. So these guys have become a little obsolete since I got the Thyla. Tremendous beasts, you can see, all still very high level. Most of them either tamed myself or bred myself. I can say that confidently. But I think, got a little bit of gear on this guy, some decent tools. Got a saddle, and if I'm not mistaken, this horse I rode around a lot should have decent, weapons, tools, and armor. Yeah, this is all my best stuff, so we'll gear up with that. This was a fighting horse. His brother died. Okay, that's just some building supplies, and I think this one will be it. Oh, this one's even got a freaking load of stuff. Okay, so we're geared up. I think what I will do is grab the best of my stuff. We will leave the rest here, and eventually, guys, I think I'm going to have to set up a place of my own, and I think I want to do it out towards the new desert area. That is the place we will go to explore. I've been holding off building anything here for quite a while, but the time may have eventually come. Either way, I appreciate the storage that I get here in this place. Thank you to the folks who are maintaining this cave cave, and thank you to Yura for setting me up with all this stuff. I'm gonna go get myself geared up, guys. I will figure out which of these beasts, I think it'll be this guy, Bantha's brother, to take out on the first adventure today, and I have been working, rearranging gear, making sure that all these guys are geared up for what lies ahead. And what lies ahead, I think, is the first of these three to get some use is going to be this one. I have named him Jameson. He's ginger, reminds me of Irish. Jameson's my favorite Irish whiskey, so that's Jameson right there. So that's what I'm thinking, and I have a plan for him. Of all the areas I would like to explore today, the one that I think he is suited for is the volcanic area and the hot springs. So that is where we're going to head, and if I go ahead and turn on the HUD, you will see I am quite cold here in this silly old Scotland cave, so that will not be the case if we go ahead and take him out into the hot springs and into the volcano. So I'm gonna head that way. I will be right back. Ooh, look at that sunlight. It may be a dark, rainy morning here in the Highlands, but check out that morning sunlight. I want to bring you guys with me for this part of the journey. I actually came from the volcano today, and I found what might be the very best path through Scotland to get there. And that is the way I want to take it, and it's down through these wide open plains. Now, if memory serves, there's actually a big old, it might be a wyvern trap, but there's a big old trap built up here. There you go, gonna be spawning in any second. This is a beautiful country, full of horses, very, very picturesque. But the closer you get to this area at the back, the deadlier the wildlife. You are going to start to see mantises and spiders and arthropleura, and we'll see just how much of that we're going to have to deal with ourselves. I think the path leads me through here, so let's go ahead and pull out a little GPS for you guys. Alright guys, so dawn is upon us, and I am at the very edge of this dangerous area. Stay clear of these arthropleura things. They'll mess up your armor real fast. But we're at, see that? We're at 2371. And this is the path that I will recommend you taking through this area. It's picturesque and gives you a very good view of the lava, and it's fairly safe. Obviously, I mean, you got to deal with deadly things. Do not go off to the right here. Follow the path up into the mountains. You can see exactly where we are GPS-wise. Alright guys, so 6 a.m. you can see the temperature already over 30 degrees. Now that's Celsius. You're going to want to bring your desert cloth armor, I would say, if you're going to explore this area. And I'm just climbing up here because it's still early and there's still a lot of shadows. So the path we took led us up through here, into here, and this is the Wyvern Trench. You've got some of it behind us, we passed some of it back there, and there is more of it lying ahead. Compared to the Wyvern Coast, which is on the other side of the map, these trenches are deep, and the wyverns will often stay down inside them. So you can look up in the sky, you won't always see the death until it's coming right over this ridge at you, but generally it's a little bit safer. It's a little bit hard to pull them out of the trench, which, as you can see, lies down there. And I'm going to try and find a nice path. I remember passing a very picturesque lava lake on my way here. I'll see if I can take us past it again. And it was a path that led down to the coastline. I wonder where that lava lake is. Let's see if I can find it. Now, picturesque, that's obviously a relative term. Not going to be too beautiful for most people. So this area, this volcano will actually erupt from time to time. If you live in this area, you will see stuff blowing up, exploding into the air. I'm going to take us up towards the top of this, and we'll have a little look around. Oh, yes, I think I found some lava lake up there, didn't I? Oh, okay, so yes, this is a good example. This is what I was talking about. When the volcano is active, this over here, right here, this turns to liquid lava, and you can see hints of it right there. Liquid lava going to ruin your day really fast, so be very, very careful if you're... I got something spitting at me. Caution. Alright, so this is dangerous, but I'm out here on foot now. Am I looking at it? Yes, this is another one of those lava flows. So, frozen solid will turn to molten magma. What's the difference, guys? The nerdy ones amongst you, tell me the difference between magma and lava. I think magma inside the earth, lava once it's come through the surface of the earth. Is that the difference? Let us know. I'm sure there are some geology geeks out there. Okay, I say, so we have two areas that are clearly glowing. We'll head up maybe for that purple drop in a bit. I'm going to follow this lava river up to its source and see where it's going to take us. Oh yeah, the obsidian is very plentiful. Okay, we're going to circle back so that we can look at this lava lake. I have to deal with this idiot first. Okay, so let's come back to this lava lake. I'm going to make a quick detour, try and get myself that purple drop. Be back in your life in a second. Oh, that's a great drop, guys. I got some Mastercraft fur gloves. And a ridiculously big pile of bug repellent. How perfect is that for our location? Obviously, the fur gloves, you'd have to be a little bit further that way for them to come in handy. But bug repellent, I mean, the drops in Ragnarok, there's a thing you can install that improves and makes the drops smarter. And clearly, bug repellent, this would be the area you would want it. In fact, why don't we, I don't know if it's going to work while we're on a Thyla, but let's just take one. Let's stink it up. Okay, so I am looking for that lava lake. Whew. Okay, and you see we give way to the murder snow up there. So the environment's going to change on you real quick. And I think we're about to overlook that. Oh, yes, look at that. How good is that? So this stays molten at all times. So this part of the map has been out a very, very long time. If you guys have been living here a long time, if you know its secrets, you know the keys to survival, be sure to let us know in the comments. And I'm going to ask people, I've been meaning to do this lately. If you are a fan of this series and there are things I have yet to explore, tweet at me. Send me a tweet at me or say it in the comments. You can just send coordinates. Give me a spot to explore or give me a hint as to what might lay at the end of those coordinates. Dang, this bug repellent's annoying. I like to live dangerously. Ooh, yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Oh! That is a thrill! So that lava lake can kill you near instantly. Always be cautious, guys. Surrounded by craziness here. BRB. If you are looking for a lovely place to build a home, I would recommend this. Lakeside view. I mean, it's a lava lake, but lakeside view. We're at 2263, guys. That is so cool. And this lava, it turns into a lava waterfall, correct? Okay, it does, but it stops right here. So it's only when the volcano's active. This must be the volcano peak. I would be cautious. I haven't been up here in a long time, but be very cautious, because at times this lava river, whatever it is, this solid river of rock is going to turn to molten rock. So be very, very cautious. And we're littered all along here with obsidian. It seems to be a super plentiful resource. I've seen little bits of crystal nodes, and if you stand up here, you can see there's a decent amount of metal here too, and that leads us down into that jungle-y coast area. Okay. Cool. The bugs staying away because of this bug repellent so far. That is excellent. I'm a fan. Not a fan of the view where you're surrounded in it, this cloud of crap, but generally cool. Bug repellent is a good thing to take with you on your adventures. And as I'm up here, guys, I'm certain there must be caves hiding around here. There has to be, right? Okay, I did find two sets of coordinates. One for something called the Volcano Cave, and one for something called the Volcano Tunnel. I don't know if either of those are something we want to traverse with the Thyla, but we can certainly try. I will see what I can do here, guys. I'll see if I can track it down. Ridiculous amount of obsidian here, guys. I just want to show you that. The coordinates I'm looking for, 19.6, which means head a little more this way, and then 65.3 for Volcano Cave. And I will see if I can get myself, I guess I gotta go a little bit this way. Alright, so we are on the verge. Oh, stupid mantis. How you see me? We are oh my gosh, obsidian everywhere. Okay, it's silly of me to point out. Just follow the lava rivers, and on either side you will find obsidian. I think this bug spray be wearing off. I don't know what's going on here. Giving way to greenery. And so we're coming out of this and down to a beachy area. I'm getting pretty close to this cave entrance. I'm wondering if it's down here to our left. I'm going to circle around, and I'll be right back. Oh, Lord. Watch for the arthropleura. They will wreck your armor so fast. Crap. I think if there is a cave entrance, it's up over here somewhere. Yes, this is it. Okay. So. Is stuff following me in here? Okay. So, coords. 19.8, 65.1. Very close to what I thought it would be. This seems like a bad idea, to be totally honest with you guys. I am not overheating, though. What is the overall temperature? Volcano tippy top. And that's not bad, 39 degrees Celsius. I mean, it's hot, but I'm surviving it. I think my best desert cloth stuff did not break. I got the hat and the gloves on still. And so far free of enemies. And obviously if I'd had the guts, I would have just jumped across that. But I'm going to be very careful as we move through here, guys. Very, very careful. Okay, so a plentiful supply of crystal, 20.5, 64.2. And no sprinting. I don't know why you think you would have to sprint. Does this lead somewhere? Or did I come up here for no good reason? Yep, no good reason at all. Alright, so a bold man would leap back across there. I think I have gone around this cave and shown you guys what there is. So I'm going to take my time getting safely out. I'm going to follow the whole S. I'm not going to try and jump across and have this thing insta-die, which has happened to me before. Oh gosh, this is so good looking, guys. The Ragnarok map never ceases to delight. If you've never been to this location, seeing it for the first time is superb. Look how good it is in here. Yep, that's right. Going volcanoing today. Look at those heat waves. Okay, off we go. Alright, geeks, 19.8, 65.2 was the key to this. Now, I am told, according to these coordinates over here, that 24.9, 57.9 will also lead us somewhere. So that is my next destination. 24.9, 57.9. Let's try and do this without losing all our armor. I am literally right there. There it is. Okay, these are good coordinates. Good coordinates. Okay. There you go, guys. 2558. Entrance to the lava tunnel. Is it called that? It's still called Volcano Tippy Top. I gotta warn you, it's very hot in here. All my desert cloth stuff was broken, thanks to those squirting arthropleura freaks. So I'm wearing some ramshackle cloth pants that I was smart enough to bring along, and some primitive cloth boots that I happened to find. My Thyla picked up at some point along the adventure. Oh, this is great. I think I see the other side already. Okay, so this is just a spot for farming obsidian, I would think. As if there aren't plenty here. But this is one that you could close up with gates. Keep your dinos inside. I can't remember what it would be. An ankylo, probably. Or is it a dodecarus? Whatever it is. You can keep things inside, seal up either end of this tunnel, and maybe throw a couple air conditioners in here or something, cool yourself down. But that's it. It's really simple little volcano tunnel, and guys, I think that's a pretty good run. I think we should probably take a break. Like I said, I want to work my way over to these hot springs, so give me some time to do that. I'll be back in your life in a minute. Alright guys, heading out of the western exit of this lava tunnel, and nothing I can do will actually keep me from being too hot anymore, so I'm actually going to head to these hot spring plains. Now, it would seem a shame to do an episode on the volcanic area and not show you the volcano when it is active and erupting. Now, I should say there are two types of events that can happen. One is, I think it's just the earth rumbles and geysers become active. The other is the volcano literally explodes, sends rocks in the air. If you get hit by them, you get damaged, and resources go into your inventory, I think, if memory serves. But if you do not adjust the settings, it happens roughly every 3 to 4 days. I think it said 10,000 to 15,000 ticks, which is how the game counts time. If I'm getting that wrong, apologies. I think that's from the Wikipedia, and I didn't read it that carefully, so I might have gotten it wrong. But when that happens, I believe this area is affected as well, these hot springs. So while we're exploring down here, maybe we'll get lucky and this whole thing will get active and go blow up on us. I am going to head down to the hot springs and see what we can find for ourselves. Alright guys, this area actually leads to the beaver sanctuary. I figured I would come as far inland as the volcanic area goes. It extends off behind us quite a bit, and you can see heads up in that direction out there. That area is so picturesque, so stunning, and we're going to head into these hot spring plains. Now, the hot springs, there are actual pools, and it's actually still vague. I don't know if they say exactly what it does, but when the volcano is not active, there is a buff that you get from going into these hot springs. If I'm wrong and the answer is obvious and you know what happens, let me know. But let's go ahead and turn that off. Yes, see that little umbrella icon? I have the hot spring buff. Okay, well there you go guys. That buff worn off and reset. I really don't know what it does. Be sure to hit us up in the comments. Let us know what it's all about. So I'll show you where we are coordinates-wise. But yeah, Beaver Sanctuary down here, Ocean out here, Central, hills up there, and then Volcanic area off to our right, which would be sort of southeast. And the hot springs are all over the place in here. If you don't have to go far to find them. So once again, same thing down here. Same thing over here. And the spawns around here seem like beach spawns. I see stegos and raptors and parasaurs. Nothing too crazy. I imagine you see the occasional T-Rex floating around this area, but I haven't seen anything too deadly yet. Yeah, and just hot springs all over the goddamn place. So the last time and the only time I've really come through here on this series, I think I was on foot and trying to make my way back to safety. And this was an area I ended up coming through after attempting to poke my head into there and getting way, way, way too hot. So the temperature's much more temperate out here. Still very, very warm, but not insane. Alright guys, so I mentioned the hot springs. I also mentioned geysers. I've never seen this before, but how cool is that? That's an actual geyser. So in reality, geysers shoot hot water into the air. I don't know what these do, but I know that when the volcano is active, the buff that you typically get from being in the hot springs, I got it right now, that buff is replaced by damage, and this water, I think, damages you. So what I'm going to do, I don't think this goes down deep into the ground. What we're going to do, quickly throw on these, which is the Swim Clear Scuba Mask. And we're going to poke our heads down here and see what's hiding for us at the bottom of this thing. Okay, nothing. Nothing. But I don't think you want to be down here when the volcano gets active, so I'm going to get my butt out of here. And tell me how much better those are than regular scuba goggles. Way, way, way better. That is cool. I'm going to see if we find more of these guys and still keep my fingers crossed that this volcano starts to explode at some point while recording today. Oh yeah, got another one. For sure we do. Okay, let's take a look. 22.5, 54.7. I'm going to just keep these on, even though I look like famed film critic Gene Shalit. That mustache and this fro. Let's take another look. Maybe this one goes somewhere. I doubt it. I bet they're all the same. I bet they're all just a little tube in the ground. Yeah, that's right. But still, these are very cool. I'm a fan. They look great, and I would love to see what happens when they get active. But if it's going to take 3 or 4 days in-game, guys, that's a real long time IRL, and I can't wait it out. So if we miss it this episode, I will hopefully stop by here at some point. Ooh, there's another little... Ooh. You guys ever been to Yellowstone? It is so cool. Is this a thing? No. Shoot. That might be a crevasse into the center of the earth. It looks like it. Alright, this might be the last of the hot springs. We will see what waits us down here. Okay, we're back to the lava river. And very, very close to the beach. Okay, by the time I get down to that beach, it will be the end of this episode, guys. What a fun one. We toured for the first time ever the volcanic area, and we made our way here to the hot springs to finish things off. We visited the volcano cave, the volcano tunnel. I lost all my armor, ended up completely naked, and at the end of this thing, we ended up inside a geyser and down here on the beach where the lava flow meets the ocean. Don't come here, guys. You have no idea how hard it's been to try and record an outro without being interrupted by the freaks that inhabit this area. but we came down here to the beach where the volcanic area meets the ocean, and I'm pretty sure that does it for this episode. I don't think there's much more we have to explore. Yeah, the only thing we didn't really get to see, guys, was the actual volcano itself erupt, but I will save that for a future episode. So stay tuned to this series. There is much more exploration to come. If you happen to be brand new, a playlist is popping up on your screen right now. Click on it to dive into the beginning of this playlist and catch up till now, 32 odd episodes in. And if you've been around a while, here is a link to my new Ragnarok building series. I have been working on a kingdom in the swamps in Building Evolved. Alright, click on that and click on my face to subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Ragnarok Explorers, and I will see you in the next episode.